Good afternoon, Gethsemane family. Pastor Mark here with another G3 moment. In the book of Psalms, chapter 46 and verse 10, the Bible declares an important truth to us here, and I think a very encouraging word that God gave to the psalmist here to write and to pen for each one of us to see. And I think this is a word that could be a blessing to us during these difficult times if we look at it properly. The psalmist wrote these words, "Be still and know that I am God." That statement, "be still," simply means to stop forward movement, to pause, if you will, and to reflect. And if you're like myself, I've looked at the past couple of weeks, this pandemic that we've been a part of and still are a part of, as a time of hindrance. It's been aggravating. It's really interrupted my normal, if you will, lifestyle, and really hadn't looked at it as a good thing or as a blessing. But tonight, as I read that passage, God was just encouraging me, and I want to pass this along to you to try to encourage you to look at this time, this moment of time that we're in right now. And I promise you, it's just a moment of time. It's just a snapshot in time, and God is still in control. And this time shall pass. It will pass. I really believe that with all of my heart. But during this time, I think if we would just really look at what's taking place and take a deeper look at it, we would see that this period and this challenge that we've been faced with is really a blessing more than a hindrance. Let me explain that. For instance, I've noticed over the past couple of weeks, because I've been limited on some things that I've been able to do, I've been able to notice the birds chirping a little bit louder. I've been able to see some of the flowers blooming that I normally wouldn't pay attention to. Been able to smell some of the fresh and sweet aromas that come with that. I've also been able to tell that I've had more time with my family. For instance, just here the other night, I was able to sit down and eat a meal with my family at the dinner table and really enjoy some great conversation. And as I looked around, I was just so thankful for my wife and my children. And I've also been really paying attention to each one of you and to some of the text messages I've been seeing, and how much you loved each other, and how much you do love each other, and how much you miss each other. As I've been able to be a part of, the small group Zoom chats that have been taking place, I could just really feel the love of God and the sincere loneliness that we have and longing we have for each other. And it's really made me appreciate each one of you even more too, as I sit around and think about you as I go to church and I walk around and pray, or as I'm up there doing different things. I really have time to reflect about how much I'm thankful that God put each one of you in my path. So tonight I've really been challenged by God to really look at this as just a time where God slowed things down for us. And I want to challenge you and encourage you, rather than walking through these challenging times and seeing them as hindrances or very abrasive, and rather than allowing this time to cause you to worry and to cause you to struggle, take time during this time and enjoy the simple pleasures that God has given to us. And I think that's really what He wants us to see. Take time to turn back to Him, and take time to turn back to our neighbors. After all, you remember Jesus said that the two greatest commandments was to love the Lord thy God, and then to love our neighbors ourselves. I think Jesus was telling His disciples then, just as we are hearing it echo throughout this world today, take time and reflect upon the two most important things in this world, and that is our friends, our families, and God. So just want to encourage you with that tonight. I hope you have a blessed night. Take time and enjoy this pause that God has given to each one of us. I love you, and I hope you have a wonderful night and a beautiful day tomorrow. God bless.